Okay, so in the 1790s, there was an organization called the New Israelites, and Joseph Smith's father was a member of this organization, and they're basically kind of like an early version of Christian identity, or like a precursor of Christian identity, if you know what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
A man called Solomon Spaulding created a story called Manuscript Story Connecticut Creek, which was based about a story around a story of Romans that discovered America. And the Spaulding manuscript is probably where Joseph Smith very likely got his ideas for the Book of Mormon. If
Well,
you've
first,
read the Book of Mormon, you will find,
I've read both.
sir, this is my time, okay?
All right. If you want,
Yes, sorry,
It's
just
the
to
story of
confirm.
how
No, just to confirm, Shaggy. This is
You wanna
this
get
is
your guns
Warhammer's
on?
time.
Do
Please
we
let
want-
him speak, Shaggy. This is
I
the
control.
this
I
is
will
the
control.
Orthodox Westminster
No, this is a
debate of
bunch of
free
faggots
ideas.
wasting my time. If y'all want to get gunty, we can do that. I will outgun both of you faggots. Do not
Excuse me, sir.
Well, you
Excuse
are both
me.
faggots, are you not? I mean, you've got
Excuse
an
me,
incel
sir.
talking about like white nationalism and shit, and you've got you trying to pull this low tier troll bullshit. But go ahead.
Oh, this
Warhammer.
is
Go
a
ahead.
disgrace. Please go ahead, Warhammer.
But don't think I won't just walk up and take
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm laughing at Mormon Shaggy's expense. I find it very ungentlemanly.
The internet is laughing at your expense. Women laugh at your expense all the time. I'm sure if you pulled your dick out, they'd laugh at how small it is at your expense.
I'm sorry, Rusty.
Laughing at your faggot. So go on, back to the conversation.
Okay, so Joseph borrowed a lot from Freemasonry, and has my would-be detractor here has admitted, Freemasonry had a lot of influence on Mormonism. Now, I will say something positive about the Church of Latter-day Saints. They did uphold the curse of Ham. Joseph Smith did uphold that, and he did say that slavery was justified in the Bible as well as polygamy, which is correct. Polygamy and slavery were both justified in the Old Testament. Another aspect of Mormonism, which I do find positive,
Joseph
is
Smith
their
was
denial of the
anti-slavery.
Trinity.
Sir, please let him speak.
Go fuck yourself, Gross. Bitch, this is my stream now.
He was pro-slavery. Brigham Young was the anti-slavery person, but no, the Mormons did have
No, Brigham
slaves.
Young was
And a few
pro-slavery. You're
Mormons
wrong.
from
Brigham Young was a Confederate, you dumbass. No, you're
Sir.
backwards. You're backwards.
Sir.
That's backwards.
This is not in the spirit of the Oxford Westminster School of Debate, Shaggy.
Trolling. I'm supposed to be running this. You can't disrupt my operations.
Oh,
Shut up.
well,
It's
we've
the
seen
wickedness of the
Shaggy
of the North.
unravel, unfortunately, again, because he has no points against Warhammer's superior intellect. But please,
yeah.
Warhammer, continue.
Yeah, no, okay.
Okay, so the Mormons do believe in slavery, and there were some slaveholders that came over to the state of Utah, to the territory of Utah.
Oh, yeah, it happened 200 years ago. I find that so funny. Mormons in the 1800s, it's hilarious. Continue.
We got goofy here, people.
We got
Here.
goofy here, people. You're a fat
It's
fucking
goofy.
incel. You're a fat fucking incel with a tiny
Look at this.
dick. Look at this fat fuck. Look at this fat fuck right here.
Well, look, in the
I'm a
interest
tiny
of moving the
dick,
debate along,
Tiny dick and never been laid. And you want to talk about white nationalists? You're the sort of fat fuck that makes white nationalism look the way it does. That's why they're able to fucking present white nationalists as looking like
I'm
you
not
on
even
the internet. Well, no, you're clearly the sort of incel faggot cuck that they want white nationalists to look like. When they present white nationalists, they want them to look like you because you're a loser. Because you're a loser who can't get laid, and it's shameful to be like you. If
Shaggy.
If I had a
Excuse
son
me.
and who ended up like you, I would be ashamed, Warhammer. That's the point of you. Is that you're
Excuse
a
me,
disgrace.
Shaggy. We've
Shut
had
the
a
fuck up, Piers. Shut the fuck up and let me talk.
We've had a question from the crowd, Shaggy.
I don't give a fuck. Your audience is full of faggots.
The crowd has asked, Mormonism is just crypto Judaism, like Wicca.
That's a statement. And I was raised by a Wiccan. I know more about that shit than they do. Look,
can you please elaborate?
I don't know. I'm losing patience with your retardation here because I mean, you're very low level troll, and I can see how you're seething, Warhammer. Look at his face there. After I said that shit, he's seething. Seething. Go ahead, though.
Warhammer, please, Warhammer, refrain from seething.
You dickless pussy. Have another laugh at my expense, you dickless pussy.
Stop seething, Warhammer. It's not an argument in the free marketplace of ideas to seethe at people on camera. So please present an argument to Shaggy. Be a gentleman.
Okay. Are you in the occult? Like, what was your involvement in the occult? Like, are you some kind of a crypto Satanist or what?
I listened to Varg Vikernes and Burzum, and I thought absurd was cool for a while back before I got into Christianity. Typical, California bullshit. No, I'm not involved in the occult.
I was just wondering because you're from the West Coast.
Involved in the occult.
Well, you are from a blue state, sir, so I wouldn't doubt that you're in the occult. I don't think that you're a very serious Christian, and I don't think that you really know half the stuff that you try to pretend that you do. Okay. And I don't think that you have the intellect to challenge it.
I don't think you have.
Would you like to have a fight like Well, I tell you what, sir. Would you like to go out on the street and have...
I'll tell you what, asshole. If you're willing to come out and meet me in a very remote location, there's a very good chance you would never be seen again. There's a very good chance of that. If you wanted to take it to the level of violence...
Excuse me, gentlemen, this is a debate of free ideas.
There's a very good chance you would simply disappear. And I'm not saying I'd do anything to you, but if you were dumb enough... Shut the fuck up. If you were dumb enough to go out and follow my instructions to a remote location, I'm not recommending you try that. I'm saying it would be a very fucking bad idea to follow my instructions to a remote location. That's all I'm saying.
So what would this remote location be, Shaggy, and what would happen?
Your mother's cunt.
Excuse me, Shaggy.
Probably where you go.
Look, I've already had my mother DDoSed in the last week. Okay? So I'm not going to have her remote cunt brought up on this stream and waved around for everybody to see.
She waves it around for everyone to see. What the fuck's your problem with it? That's her choice.
Wow. And here I was thinking that we could be civilized gentlemen in the free marketplace of ideas and speech and thought.
The act was sort of fun for the first few moments, but like you guys, I'm not autistic. The sort of shit you guys
Norman Shaggy
I feel like from a mile off. I just from like a mile off.
Norman Shaggy can't handle a little shimmy.
Your whole fucking joke is to make me deal with a retarded man for a few hours. And I get it.
Okay. Look, there's no jokes here. We're talking serious.
Shut up. It's funny to see someone have to babysit.
Look at how he has to
shut up. A retarded man child for a few hours, but I'll do it. I'll babysit this retard for like a little bit. I mean,
now, Shaggy, we have had a serious question discorded to me. Shaggy, I want to get this back on track.
You look like Shrek. Shut up, Shrek.
I want to get this back on track.
And you look like Harry Potter for Halloween.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, Harry Potter. I've never heard that one before. I've never been called Harry Potter before. Fucking retard.
We've
had a serious chat. Look, guys, I've had a serious question.
Shrek. I'd rather look like Harry Potter than like fucking Shrek, you goddamn potato.
I've had a serious question asked from an e-celebrity, guys. I've had a question from Tim Pool. I don't know if you guys have heard of Tim Pool. He's just messaged me.
I don't really give a shit. The Dymo says not. I'm taking over. The Dymo says not to facilitate vampires, and you guys are wasting my time. You guys aren't providing content. You guys are fucking vampires. If you want me back on the show for another one of these, you better fucking provide some entertainment soon.
So I have a question.
Like a retard, and you doing this. What did they call? What did Godwinson call?
Why don't you go back and sing music for the village people?
No, shut up! Shut up!
Hey, let's go back, boy! Why don't you have a meltdown?
Gentlemen. Okay, look, I've let this go on off long enough.
I'm not going to fucking cooperate.
I've let this go on long enough.
Nuts to think I'd cooperate.
This is the free debate of free thoughts.
This is how this is going to go. It's going to be a total shit show. And if you want to come back for another one of these,
why don't you go back?
Shut up! Shut up! Knowing if you had anything interesting to say, your time to say it was
Harry
a while
Potter
back.
Go back.
No. If you had anything interesting to say, because now I'm just going to talk over you. You're a dumbass. If you had something interesting to say, you would have said it already.
You're a fucking little crybaby bitch.
And I'm pretty sure
you're
fucking with my volume.
Bitch.
You're
a crybaby bitch.
Okay, so now that we've established that Shaggy's a crybaby bitch, I've got this question here. So in the upcoming civil war that will be going down in America, gentlemen, which side will we be fighting on? How will we win?
Give me one good reason why she's... Because I know you're muting my fucking volume over there, you fucking faggot.
I just had to look in the Westminster Oxford form of free rational thought and debate. We let our opponents speak, Shaggy. We don't yell over them like a bunch of white
and you know what? It's like Damo says. If you want to collaborate with people to make content, that's great. But you two can't make content, so you try and spoil it for everyone else. This is anti-Kino. And I would have a much more fun time fucking with Wayne.
It is anti-Kino.
Yeah, I'm going to go fuck with Wayne because you two are fucking boring me. Bye.
Oh. Warhammer. Yeah. I think we can officially crown it. By knockout. In the second round. We have in 3-0 our heavyweight champion of the Kino Korner. Ladies and gentlemen, Warhammer. Give her a round of applause. Yes. Show the gun, sir. Show the gun. Forge Gang, let's go. Let's go, Forge Gang. Run, Shaggy! Run for the hills! The heavyweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen! Oh, the crowd is going wild for Forge Gang. Another rage quit from Norman Shaggy.
Let's go!
The crowd is going wild.
Real shimmy won! Real shimmy dominant! Morgan got scared! Come cast like a bitch! He ain't got no shot, baby! Let's just go jipping it up! Forge Gang! 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 Forge Gang! Hammer of rapid! Fausto home! Morgan got his ass kicked! Dickless fuck! He ran like a bitch!
Well done. Absolute demolishing and victory to our champion Warhammer. Now, Warhammer, I'm the Joe Rogan here who has to interview you after your resounding victory. How did that debate go? Was there any surprises, or did it go as you expected?
It really got kind of chaotic at the end, but it was okay, I guess. I knew that he had nothing to bring to the table. Like, I knew that Mormon Shaggy had virtually nothing whatsoever to bring to the table. He would just rather be stoned half the time. Like, he'd just rather be stoned and dress up like Harry Potter for Halloween, I guess. He's like Cyrax that dresses up as Harry Potter. And he's very childish and immature and doesn't really know anything about the Bible and stuff. But, yeah, I didn't think that he would bring anything really that contributive. And you know how I know that? I asked him before I asked in DM on Discord before the stream about like if he wanted like what sort of list of questions he wanted me to ask, and he got real emotional. He got real emotional. I'll tell you what. I'll read it here. Yeah, here is my response. If you can give me some points you want to ask me to write down so I can remember them, it really helps. And his response, I have some questions, but I don't think we need a map here. Maybe you do. Maybe you just want a screaming match. I'd rather have a conversation, but I've never backed down for fear of being laughed or yelled at. Well, Norman Shaggy, you're being laughed at right now, bro. You embarrassed yourself miserably.
Look, I'm Mormon Shaggy and I are really close friends. We talk a lot, and even as one of his biggest fans and supporters, I'm disappointed. I consider Shaggy to be a very intelligent man, and the fact that he couldn't come on here and have a Westminster Oxford style of free debate, it's disappointing. It's disappointing. I think he ran into the forge and he couldn't handle the heat, and he melted. He melted in front of the forge. Yes, as Benny says, cringe Wignats fear the Warhammer and sickle. He's been felted like the communist, the Californian communist that he is. Now, I've sent the chat out. If you're watching Surfer, I've sent you a link. Come on here. Come defend your prophet, your son. Come clean it up for him. He's had an embarrassing showing. He's really taken an L here.